Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are now starting our day 2, Group C of the GD Heroes group stage. And ignore it says round 3. That's just the way the spreadsheet's set up. But it is round 1, which is Novasphere. So we are going to start our next match here. We have. Wait, LNXT, can you go into your level again and die somewhere? Come, I saw like a message pop up.
Yeah, because I entered this level.
Do I die again? Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. So here we have Czechia, Slovakia, Ukraine, and Bulgaria. All battling it out for a spot in the knockout stage. Interestingly enough, none of these 4 countries have ever played in a knockout stage of a world tournament. In fact, none of these teams have ever played in a group stage of a GD World Tournament before. Closest was Ukraine was in the qualifiers for last year's World Tournament, but that wasn't technically like a group stage, more so. It kind of was, but like it wasn't officially listed as one. So this is actually their first, everybody's first group stage. So there's really no telling as to what could happen here. If we were to go off of qualifying rounds, then Czechia would seem to be in a pretty good position to advance, but you never know with these things. It's like so hard to tell. Anyways, I think we're good to start. If anyone can go on the level select screen, everyone can do that. And we'll see Novasphere is going to be a 25 minute match, I believe. Yep, 25-minute match we'll be having. Everybody can go on here, and I'm gonna do the countdown. Y'all ready?
Everyone. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone has now been deafened, and now we can officially start the match. Actually, yeah, wait. He hasn't joined back yet. You can see here that both Slovakia and Bulgaria now are tied at the top with Ukraine, just a bit back. Funnily enough, they decided their third qual would be a bit further back than what it was on the other match, so. But their other quals are basically the same. Oh, shoot! Gifted sub! Thank you for the gifted sub. That is going to result in more potential prize money to fund future events, a higher budget for some other events, as we are always going to be looking to improve the GD World Tournament and make it a better event. Very much excited to see how this is going to go, as I said, Slovakia was in control, but Czechia just jumped back into first place. Ukraine, now Slovakia just jumped way back down to third place here. It's kind of crazy how all that goes. It's like instantly. Zlato's really far into the level, and Bulgaria, if they're going to want to pull out a good performance on this level, they're going to want to make this run count. Let's see, Brumic is right at the end. Hori's past there. Zlato got a complete, was it believed that might have been a completion, yeah. So now that is going to change things, and that actually puts Bulgaria back from worst to first. But Czechia, look at this, they're in third right now. Completion for Brumic. Right back to first place. Oh, this is going to be back and forth. I have no idea how this is going to go. Hori's really far, though. This completion for Hori would actually give Czechia a pretty favorable position. And let's see, does Hori finish it off with the completion? He does! And there's 500 points for Hori. After that 2 Hori started off the match with a back-to-back completion and then only got 2 right after, so definitely not wasting much time at all. You can see there's a lot of you here. That always makes me very excited to see so many of you here. You can see Ukraine has jumped to second place. Bulgaria's back in last. It's so crazy how they just go from like first to last to first, like all over the place. We'll see if things start solidifying though. Right now, both the Ukraine players are actually ahead of the Czech players, so if there's like a mistake on the Czech team, I would give Ukraine a pretty good chance to win this one here. This group is probably the most balanced on paper. As I said, none of these teams really stand out in front of the rest. They kind of all have their own reasons why they can win the group. I'll go over them. Czechia, they finished the highest in qualifying out of any of these 4 teams. Slovakia, they played a really good fight in all of the matches, including showing that they're definitely getting a high enough spot worthy of getting to the knockout stage if we just went off of qualifiers. Ukraine has obviously they played last year, they did well, and mostly they were on the outside looking in because of how early their earlier matches weren't as good, but they got better. Bulgaria, even more extremely. I mean, Bulgaria almost had like no chance of qualifying until they managed to pull it off. And so all these most of these teams, except probably the Czech team, I would say has gotten better with each match. I guess Slovakia too. So it's the thing, if you go by results, Czechia and Slovakia are good. If you go off of trends, which depends on what you care about more, then Ukraine and Bulgaria actually have the edge here. You can see in these runs here, though, that Rumik and LNXT, they're pretty comparable to each other. Jeez, there's still 17 minutes left. Now it's Hori and Minor Boss up there. Still Pet's looking to score some points, though. Now I'm curious what that says. Damn. There's a lot of commentating to do, especially because I wanted to have a special guest. I usually like when guests do it, but nobody was able to today. So I get to do it myself. Isn't that awesome? Hori's at the ending here, you could see. And another run here from Czechia, but it was not a completion. However, it still definitely increases their lead to over a 1 completion lead. But look at where the 2 Ukrainian players are. If they both beat the level, that actually puts somewhat of pressure on. Here's a completion. Here's 1 completion to cut the deficit. Super low. Oh. What's happening in the Minor Boss's stream? Okay, the score is registered, but I don't know what's happening there. There you go. Yeah, will LNXT pick up a completion? He does. That's going to put Ukraine back on top. It seems like they've been battling each other out here to start on top, and winning the first round is such a big deal when trying to qualify for these things, because then you can kind of afford a bad one. Like, well, let's look at Martin, though. Martin could score here for Bulgaria. If they want to keep this really in contention, they're probably going to want to get past this wave that they're just about to get to right here. man, that's unfortunate. He got past the wave and died to somewhat of a buzzkill death. But Hori gets a completion and puts Czechia back into first place. So far, they've been kind of the team of the tournament when it comes to how just how they've been doing. Like, here we go. Does LNXT get a completion? Look, the two Ukrainian players are right towards the end. If they both get a completion, that puts it in control. I really don't know who's going to take it between. And don't forget about Slovakia, because they're somewhat still in striking distance, even though the deficit's like just about 500. Remember, that's two people beating the level. Czechia, still on top for the time being, but minor boss, if they die or beat it, will change that. That's a completion right there. Ukraine back in first place. So many points between Hori, Brumic, Miner, and LNXT. They all have over 1,000 by now. LNXT has been insane. 1239. There were supposed to be an Ireland team, but they one of the play like they just like didn't really end up playing in the end, sadly. Here's a completion from LNXT, almost at 1,500 points with 10 minutes left to go. This is completely insane. Both Ukraine and Czechia just keep fighting for that top spot. There's a completion for Ukraine that puts them back on top. It's just that's kind of just what the story of this round has been. Two teams deciding that they don't want to lose. Right now, Hori is the leading scorer. No, sorry. LNXD still is. I missed that. Wow, this is just insane. Now it's a 342 point lead for Ukraine. I will say with the teams playing in group D with you're probably going to want to win this group and not just get second, since it's Romania, Spain, Russia, Hungary. I guess that's pretty hard no matter what, honestly. No, that group is going to be super entertaining as well, actually. By certain metrics, Hungary should have gotten way higher in the qualifying standings. Like, they kind of got unlucky to not get far higher. There's another completion for LNXC. Is about to creep past the 2,000 point mark. You can see over here we have Martin approaching the ending. It's kind of crazy. I mean, if you look at how Group A went, it's actually a good question. 3429, 3624. Oh, I made a... It's kind of a funny mistake I made, actually. I'll fix it after this round. Will Brumic get a completion? He does. Brumic gets a completion. Even more points, and that puts Czechia back in first place for now. However, LNXD, knowing how he's been playing all of last round, has a good shot to bring it back to where it was before. And he does. Ukraine back in first. It's looking like Slovakia third, Bulgaria fourth is getting pretty likely to occur. But with Ukraine and Czechia, oh, we have no idea. Still pets at the ending here though. See it that way, pad out what they currently have. Rumik is at the ending. Wait, that's not the ending. It looks like the ending, but it's not. But Silpet beats the level. And that's more points for Slovakia. In the unlikely event of a three-way tie, total points could end up being the deciding factor of who wins the group. You can see Brumik of all of them are latest into the level. No, a late death for Brumik. That still puts Czechia in first, but then Ukraine just took it right back right after as LNXT died. Now, we are very much in crunch time. 48 seconds left. All right, mobile bot. I know you're kind of our ref in JH here, so I just want to help with. Oh, okay. JH joined back. Okay, thanks. So you're 23, 22, 21. I realize I gotta quickly. All right, watch my Discord stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done. Martin's not going to have another attempt. Martin is done. LNXT is now done. Ori is now done. Minor boss is also done. This isn't going to count for minor. Latko is complete. It's just going to be Zlatl and oh, Zlatl's done there. And so it's just going to be Brumik left and
Silpet is still
Silpet. But I'm not watching, so like that's MobileBot's thing, so. But yeah, that puts Ukraine is not going to win because Brumik, wait. What happened? Did he die?
Wait, what?
What happened to Brumik?
I died, I think.
No, are you alive or dead?
But, alive right now, but why am I undeafened?
Who undeafened you?
Do I continue or?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. You're gonna win anyway.
Wait. Can you deafen me, please?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, Brumik is done. Right? No, Brumik is done. Yeah, never mind. I thought you were at the 70s or something. It didn't matter. You died before qual anyway.
Yeah, I definitely deafened.
So Ukraine won by 2 then.
No.
By 2 points.
What is goal percent?
21.
But I died at 22.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I can cut that out. 24 points then.
No, it's so close.
Wow, that was really close.
Bring me Kawhi.
It's done, right?
Yeah, it's everyone's done. So Bulgaria got fourth with 2751, 2,751. Slovakia got 3,777. Czechia got 4,386. Ukraine got 4,410. So congrats to everybody. We're going to go to break time, and then I'm going to get the second level ready for all of them, which will be Alpha Bot X.
Same.
Yeah, this level is scary.
This level is
Hello,
like the
everybody.
hardest.
I didn't
I
do
think
this,
you can
did
be
I?
consistent.
Nothing
This level is
happened.
like so hard to get consistent.
We could see here that we are going to play our next level, which is going to be Alphabot X. Oh shit! I forgot to. Give me 1 sec. There you go. It was just one of the streams was set for the live play, so I had to go back in time to fix it. So now that's all set. So let's go into the screen, the level select screen.
Okay. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
Fadalog is not.
good
Oh yeah, no, he's there. He's there.
I was
Everyone.
literally- Oh wait.
All right, everybody has
Should
the
I be
green
in
dot.
level?
Everybody refresh the level.
Yeah.
No, get out of the level. Get out of the level.
Yeah.
Okay, what was
Misclick,
up today?
misclick.
So now, let's get started for real now.
Wait,
Okay.
can you wait
Good
a
luck,
second,
everyone.
please?
For what?
Kairos engage.
Goodbye.
What? Wait, Rosen, what are you doing?
Wait, shouldn't we play? I don't get it.
Someone said wait a few seconds.
Bruh.
Brumi, I hope.
I'm refreshing. I hope I didn't. fuck
Good
up
luck,
you.
Ori.
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh no, who told us to wait?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Fadalog.
My god.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, I can wait to a certain extent. Obviously, I can't wait forever.
Who even said wait?
There's Fadalog.
Oh, I see.
You on it?
Is Fadalog here?
Yeah.
Значит, Чигуминых
He's still not here. He's just deafened. Like-
Seriously.
Абсолютно.
Oh, there you go. He's here. He's here.
Имам консистенции, брат.
All right, let's get
Yeah.
ready. Everybody go on the select screen. Brumik, that
Yeah.
includes you. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, that was... All right.
Everyone has been deaf.
Everyone has been deafened. I'm just gonna go on the stream VOD and find out how exactly many seconds that was between like it going to 25 and then having it be so I like end the timer like around like 2 seconds.
Alright, I am now joining as a co-commentator with Patrick, and after scorekeeping the first round, all these players, all these teams look very strong, like very well matched for each other, despite the despite it being a group stage.
Yeah, that's true. Just gonna make sure of this thing.
Like, there was no player last round who scored under 1,000 points, which in a lot of rounds is very rare. And with Ukraine's small win in the first round, if they take first by any margin this round, I believe they clinch passage to the knockout stage, correct?
Yep.
And Latko currently at the last
All right,
chip, I
so
believe.
4 seconds left equals 0 seconds left. Just for, I guess, stream keeping and stuff.
And Latko completes the level first for the
Yeah.
Slovakia. Currently, Poltergeist is the only one far, and they are already at second qualifying. With the
There's
new
a four-way
qualifying-
tie, four-way tie, four-way tie. A three-way tie, sorry. Three-way tie, three-way tie. I think it would be funny if one of these groups ends on a 3-way tie.
That would be a very surprising occurrence. The qualifying percents with the new qualifying standards are very early, which causes a lot more early deaths to be worth points.
You know,
And
do you know what the qualifying format's being changed again for like future events?
Yeah, I thought. Wait, is this not the new one? Is this not the 25-50?
No,
Oh, wait, no, this is the
no, it
old
can't.
one.
Because for consistency, it doesn't make. It's not fair.
Oh, then these are really early. 30%.
But no,
of the
we're doing something else different. Points are now going to be multiplied as well when you reach a qualifying percent.
So will this will take effect in the knockout stage?
Yes, it will, and in the America's Cup. And then, honestly, I'm gonna do a simulation of yesterday, and if it doesn't affect yesterday's states result, then I'm just gonna use it for today's states. Reason being because it point multipliers mean that getting further in the level never punishes you.
So, how exactly? What's the formula?
So it's pretty. So basically, instead of it being like plus 50, I guess, right? If you get the first qual, same deal. You get the score you get, right? If you get the second qual, then your entire score gets multiplied by 1.5, and then each run is then worth 1.5 there on out, which is basically the same as plus 50 for the first percent. But then you get 1.5 points for each percentage onwards. Everything is rounded up, by the way. So if you get 0.5, you just get I don't know, because do I want decimal points to appear on stream? Like, probably not,
No,
right? Like,
no, I'd say rounding up makes complete sense. Or just have it round up, but have it cut off. So like when two decimals add together, they still equal the number. If you know what I mean. Does that make any sense?
I mean, we'll see, but that's gonna happen because it's people are. I gotta like somebody like showed how the math looked like on a graph, and I was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of a problem. Thanks, Ari, for doing that.
As we were ranting about the new scoring system, Slovakia has taken a lead this round.
This is true.
With Poltergeist and Latko being number 2 and 3.
How are you feeling about your match?
Now first and second.
How are you feeling about your match today? Kind of rough or a bit rough, you'd say,
Oh,
right?
we are with 4 of our 5 players are in a very good spot. We haven't heard from one of ours in 5 days, so we may have to send a sub. Ukraine currently in 3rd. If they finish in 3rd, they will still hold the top. They may not hold the tiebreaker, but if the rankings finish like this, the last round will basically just be a winner take all.
Yeah,
That's a very
that would be
entertaining
really
round
funny
to
because
see.
like a team could go anywhere from like getting out of the group to like winning the group to being eliminated.
And that's what's enjoyable about watching close group stages is anything can happen.
I know that this is so far seems like it might be the tightest of the group stages so far. Although here it's kind of
Latko
funny because
currently
it's
at the last
Czechia and
step, too.
Slovakia that are fighting for first place this time.
All right, Brumik with a completion, and Latko seems to be right behind. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There have been a lot of completions this round. And I mean this entire group.
You know what's kind of
actually.
funny? If Czechoslovakia was still a country, then their team would be like even better because it'd be like a best of.
You can combining 2 very good countries to make a super country in the GD World
Well,
Tournament.
no, I'm saying because like they were Czechoslovakia for like ages, and then they
Yeah.
became 2 different countries. So it's
Yeah.
like imagine if they were still the same country, then Well, that's kind of the whole thing about like Yugoslavia, right? Like if Yugoslavia was still a country, they'd be the favorites to win the world tournament almost every year. Like,
Yeah, but have the favorites always performed well in this tournament? This is a tournament where people can
That's
make
true.
teams can make runs. Like the United States team.
I say
a few years
favorites not
back-
necessarily because they have so many people, but because like the people that they do have just always seem to do well.
Ooh, okay, that's a bit different.
Like,
If you have consistent players, then you are in a very good spot in this type of tournament.
yeah.
Brumic currently approaching the end. Has played very well with their 2 players being the 3rd and 4th of the 8 players. Slovakia with the 1st and 5th players currently in the lead, though. But Brumic is about to change that with a completion. Bulgaria is currently in a spot to get a point over Ukraine at the moment, with their players currently having a less than 100-point lead over. It's about to take that 3rd. They die this attempt, but hopefully will complete it. With 6 minutes left, it's a very close race between 1st and 2nd, and then 3rd and 4th. Ukraine would benefit greatly with just a singular point, just to keep them in a winner-take-all position for the last round, which will be the level showdown. Both Czechia players currently very far in the level, and both Slovakia players also decently far, but both Czechia players die far.
It's already just only 5 minutes left.
Compared to the Novastri round, this round is flying by.
Yeah.
This is...
A shorter level. Hopefully everything goes well for you today. We'll see how that goes. It'll be fun.
Well, that's a different tournament. I'm focused on this right now. I'm invested in this.
Yeah, I mean, this is really interesting. I mean, as I said, these teams like getting out of this group gives you like a way better chance to make it to the GD World Tournament. Slovakia is in first, but it just seems like they keep swapping out of each other.
Yeah, it's a very close race between first and
The
second.
interesting
and
thing though
Ukraine
is
has
if
over-
Czechia wins this round, they would be first untied and Slovakia would be behind Ukraine. However, the last round would still be a winner take all between Slovakia and Ukraine because Slovakia would win the tiebreaker if they get that extra point. So if they lose, obviously they lose because they have less points anyway, which includes the tiebreaker. So either we'll have a 3-way winner take all or a 2-way winner take all if what's looking like the results are going to end up being the case. However, there's also the possibility of Bulgaria passing Ukraine, which if Bulgaria passes Ukraine and then Slovakia or Czechia beats Slovakia, that puts Ukraine in a really hard spot. Here's a completion for Latko.
Well, for any of these 3 teams, no matter what the result of this round, a first place in the final round would push them to the
Wrong here.
knockout, correct?
No, there's nothing wrong. think.
Slovakia has put a decent lead over Czechia with just under one completion, but the Czechia players are currently far, so that could change. Brumic could take the lead for Czechia. Ooh, very far death. But still takes the lead for
Yeah, by 14
Slovakia.
with 2 minutes left. Remember,
But Lako is currently far,
time
so Lako
ends
will
the
take
moment the
ton
clock hits when it's 4 seconds left. If we have to go frame by frame after the fact, like if it's that close, we'll do that too. Just because, like, obviously it's not going to be exactly 4 seconds, but hopefully we don't have to do that. Hopefully everybody survives for like a good bit after that. But if not, I'll have to do a frame by frame advancement. Look at Poltergeist and Hori. It's almost like Hori's playing like follow the leader with Poltergeist as like the leader. See, like, no, the leader died. Damn.
Would a completion here by Hori put Czechia in the lead?
Yeah, it would.
Well, did Paul?
Not only that, but Brumik's in qualifying right now.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually like really good for Czech.
With less than 30 seconds left.
Although, wait.
Brumic could get another attempt
What
after
happened
this. Okay.
Czechia, wait. Let me just refresh this formula for a sec just to make sure. I missed a completion or
there's
some
10
run
seconds
from
left.
Slovakia. 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, we're done. Because
All right,
remember
this is
the
it.
extra
We're
time,
done.
so we're done.
All right, Lako is done.
Lako definitely would have been done because that was like 2 or so seconds after anyway. The Lako's done.
Yeah, Lako is done.
You get Lako back. Vitterall's done.
Vitterall is done.
Battle log, I think, is still going though. There's Rosen
I
is
thought
done.
Rosen's done.
Hori's now done.
Hori is done.
Which means this is huge here. I think Poltergeist completion here would seal it for Slovakia. Is Rosen not like undeafened yet? Because like
Rosen
still
is
playing.
undeafened. They are done. I do not have them on server muted at the moment, but I will do that
Poltergeist
as soon
is
as
done
everyone
now.
else is. Poltergeist is
and
Poltergeist
Fadalog is now done.
Fadalog is done. Final attempt is Brumic, I believe. Everyone besides Brumic is done, and Brumic is at the ending. Last attempt completion from Brumic.
Brumic ends it off with a completion, but
Everyone is done.
it wasn't
at the
enough
moment.
to take the win as Slovakia is in top, and that means we have a 3-way tie going into round 3.
I will now.
3-way tie. That's actually crazy.
Did we win?
So the Vitterall, they're muted. So
I am
Slam's
unmuting
next.
everyone at the moment.
Yeah.
Yo.
So in 4th place we have Bulgaria, who
GG
I
boys.
believe Bulgaria has been eliminated from the knockout stage contention.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, why did Bulgaria just score?
What do you mean?
How'd they pass Ukraine?
What? What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's because you're
Wait,
some of your I forgot to get rid of Slansnex's runs.
by how many points we are the second?
This is gonna be reversed. I just need to like give me a sec. Just gonna look what your last death was. I think because
Mine?
what happened was they started playing a different level or something, and then
Yeah.
it's still counting because I forgot to. Let's see, what was their last run?
So should I like go? or something?
75. It was a 75, I think. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think yeah.
You ended on a 75, which. No, I guess that does count. How come it took so long to be added? Was there something on Ukraine's side? Was there a missed run here? There might have been. Because that doesn't make any sense. That I'm going to go to break time for a bit. And then going to come back and I'm going to give you the full results there. Because this is huge.
What should we do? No way.
So,
No way.
it's been revealed these scores here you see here do stand, and it actually means that Bulgaria surpassed Ukraine on that last attempt.
No fucking way. That's wild.
Meaning,
Bulgarian!
which this means is that I believe it might still technically make it a winner take all actually, because Ukraine won round 1, so if they win round 3 they have that, but the issue is I think like if if like Slovakia gets first, no, sorry, wait. If we have like Czechia first, Ukraine second, Slovakia third, I think this would have implications on who wins the group more so than who's gonna advance. But yeah, that's gonna mean Bulgaria actually does get a point. You might say, oh look, they're only 3 points back. They're not mathematically eliminated. Bulgaria is still mathematically eliminated because even if they score 3 points and Slovakia, for example, gets 0 points and they both have 4 points, Slovakia would have the tiebreaker because they beat them 2 out of 3 times. So Bulgaria is still eliminated.
Okay, we
But
take that as a
they
win.
did make things quite a bit harder for Ukraine.
Let's go!
Let's go!
We made it harder for everyone else. I love that.
Yeah.
So now let's go to real break time and get everybody ready for the final
What
round.
if we watch? Can you still
No, we can't
qualify
we can't
if the
qualify.
next people win first place?
No, because you would it would be like they'd have the tiebreaker because they beat you 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
Even
We
it would be
would
like
ending
it
up
could be
on
like
best of
4
third
4
place.
4 4, right? And like have like but like you'd be last anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Still pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we're in break time. Hello, welcome to the final round of the match. Oh my god, why is it why are you scoring right now?
¿Cómo voy a pegar? ¿Cómo voy a pegar?
All right, no, we're starting now. Everybody refresh the level.
I refreshed.
It's up to date.
Ora nadato.
Make sure. Yep. So, everybody's connected. Oh, yep. Everyone's connected. Flex, you can press OK. Oh wait. All right. Yeah. Let's just go. Wait. Why did Servaxis say level update failed?
Okay.
There you go.
It's alright.
All right. Let's get ready now. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I'm done.
Veel vet om mannen.
Ja, to nebudu.
Už se pozor na obličej.
Pěkně. Prostě slyším.
To se vyprávěme.
Okay, everyone has been muted, so we are officially off.
All right, we're into our final round. This is going to have massive implications on who's going to advance right now. Ukraine could win the group, Czechia could win the group, Slovakia could win the group. Actually, whoever wins, like whoever gets first place in this match, unless it's Bulgaria, wins the whole group. Because Ukraine was a point back, but they'd still get the tiebreaker over everybody, so they'd win. Wow, there's so many of you that popped in into this round.
Ukraine currently with a player at the ending. A little laggy, so I can't tell. They completed the level.
They did
Ukraine
beat the
with
level,
first
yep.
completion of the level. This group stage actually is the first one I've ever seen where we're not focused as much on qualifying percents as completions, because people are so consistent that it's more likely that they complete the level than just having one qualifying attempt
Yeah, like
at a time.
dying is a bigger event than beating the level. Like,
And that's the difference
Like, wow,
between
they died!
a global
Like-
stage and just a national stage.
that's true, right? Like on a national level, it's kind of like just about like scoring. It's probably like one of the mottos like there is like some points is better than no points, right? Like,
Yeah.
well, that's still technically true here. It's like you're not gonna win one of these matches unless everybody on your team scores good. Like if you have like one weak link, like you're gonna lose. Like a 0%
Out of-
chance of winning. There's a
Out of
completion from
16 players
Servax.
so far- Out of 16 players so far in the last 2 rounds, only 3 have had under 1,000 points.
Also,
And
Bulgaria's
that
in
is
second
rarely
right
done.
now, so imagine if Bulgaria like plays spoiler to one of the teams, like sending them like out of the tournament.
That would be a power move and a half.
Because look at what's happening to Czechia right now. Although Magnificent Cub is kind of going, and that's a completion. Or Magnific Cub. But yeah, right now Czechia is pretty far back and currently wouldn't qualify. Bulgaria's in
Buntic
first.
actually is not completed. Buntic's
Well-
at the ending. The last straight fly does look a bit difficult, like similar to a Just Dance, but this looks a little easier, and they seem
That's
to be
kind of
very
crazy.
consistent at it.
Look at the scores. It's 5-5-4-4.
It's just rapidly changing, though.
No, it's 6-5-4-3.
This short levels are so much more entertaining with how often people are scoring. Because all it takes is 10 seconds and someone can go from first to last.
Of course, yeah. It's very much a big deal.
Stillpat in the first round, actually, while I was scorekeeping them, they had 1,500 points before a single completion. So their consistency for the Slovakia team is very good. So I'm excited to see how they
It's
do
kind of
this round.
crazy though, because like I said, like Czechia did so well in qualifiers, but right now, I mean, they're on the outside looking in. They're in last by a fair margin. Although Plotniks is looking to make it not by as bad of a margin. And that's a completion for Plotniks.
It's their second one of the round.
Pluntix.
Servax with a completion as well.
Servax gets the completion to put Ukraine in prime position to win the group. If they win the match, they win the group. Funnily enough, though, oh, there's Slovakia just scored there.
Can't even blink without a completion or qualifying attempt happening.
Might be Pluntix, maybe, just because, like, that's how I want to keep guessing before. Like, I'm just making myself look worse. God.
Currently, both the Ukrainian players are frozen. Oh. Go back. Okay. Ukraine currently with the number 1 and number 2 players on the round so far. Taking I want to say commanding lead, but it's really not because everyone else is playing so well too. It's just every single person is so close to the others. It's like a completion and a half between first and last.
Let's see, will Pluntix get a completion?
No, I think that's the first death we've seen.
Bulgaria just fell down back to fourth
second
there. And now back up to second. That's crazy. You know, Czechia just passed Slovakia.
I'm looking at the scoring. Pluntix
And
just had
now
the
Slovakia's
second
on
best
track to
second goal, not a
Slovakia's
completion.
on track to be eliminated now. That's actually, this round is crazy.
Oh, Slovakia's right back in it.
Slovakia is now right back in it. Ukraine
takes
is on
is
track
one
to win the group
completion.
on tiebreakers.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ukraine just took
Now
a
Ukraine
big lead.
is in a good spot. Ukraine's in a comfortable position regardless. It's mostly just between Czechia and Slovakia. It's seeming like only one of them are going to get to advance, considering that they're neighboring countries that are kind of in the same community. It's kind of like they're saying it's like funny that they got to play against each other. Because Czechia jumped back into that
20
position.
point difference between second and third. As Ukraine takes a strong lead. With 6.5 minutes left, it's looking like Ukraine has a very high chance to advance to the knockout stages. And there is a tie currently.
There's a
between
tie. Czechia and Bulgaria are tied. All right, Czechia just broke the tie. That's really funny.
.51 point difference between Czechia and Slovakia at the moment. it takes is one attempt.
It really is.
Bulgaria.
There's a
takes-
Bulgaria completion. That puts them back in second place.
This is a very strong showing from Bulgaria when they have nothing on the line, sadly.
No, they don't have anything to play for other than potentially knocking a team, making it harder for one of the teams. Yeah.
I stand by what I said earlier. If you knock out another team while eliminated, that is a power move. Like, I am excited to see Bulgaria this round, despite them having nothing going on, personally.
Servax gets a completion. And Czechia is back to last. This is insane. And Plutix gets a completion. And Czechia's back to second. And Slovakia just got some points. So now, Czechia and Ukraine are on the top. They're on track to advance. Oh, the real question is, can Czechia pass Ukraine? Because if they do that, they can actually win the group. It's going to be hard, though.
And Czechia currently 2 completions behind Ukraine. Ukraine looks
27
very strong,
points.
too.
I don't know if you saw the first match, but Ukraine beat Czechia by 24 points.
Yeah, it almost was 2 points, but one
Yeah.
attempt didn't count, apparently.
2 points. I feel like that would have made it worse if that didn't count, or if that did count. I feel like I just would have felt bad. Like 2 points. We were close to having a tie. I want a tie at one point in the world tournament. Honestly, this is one of the better candidates to have one. You know?
Yeah, very even match. And this round in particular, it's 1 completion between second and fourth, while Ukraine takes a pretty strong lead with 3 minutes left, 3.5 minutes.
It's so interesting as if Slovakia can come back. Here's a completion from Czechia. But they're still in last currently. Now they're on track to miss the tournament. This would be an
They have the
unfortunate
most total
choke.
points, too.
All right, there's an ad break, but I'm just going to snooze it. Yeah, no ads.
Would this be the first time in a group stage the most total points hasn't qualified?
Oh, wait. That's a good point.
They have a
I didn't even realize that. But you're right. They scored the most points out of anybody, yet they might go home.
Servax with a far attempt right now. Could Slovakia was in a 1 completion deficit for a moment, but Servax about to extend that Ukraine lead.
It's a bit of a costly death from Silpet, especially if the Czech players make the most out of it. It's crazy because if they get both completed, that's 500 points, and that puts them like well into position to finish second. But you never know. But look at this. Bulgaria is back in second place now.
Bulgaria is showing up on the last round, just making themselves known that they will be a competitor in the future.
Yeah. Of course. And let's see, they're both at the ending. Will this be a double completion? No! Cub dies. But Pontex beats it. That puts them...
Still
oh my god. Look at the points difference between the two with the 132 left. And then...
But Flex is currently at qualifying, so...
Yeah, Flex is at
Slovakia
qualifying.
Slovakia is basically in the lead, no matter where they die.
Bulgaria is in second right now.
Czechia is coming back with a
Damn, all
qualifying
Czech-
attempt from Pontus.
Czechia's goal was to
Flex so
finish. They just had to finish in the. It's a three-way race between Ukraine, Slovakia, and Czechia. Also, I think Ukraine might be the first team to get last place in a round and still and win the group. What a weird thing. Czechia scored 10,000 points and yet they might miss out.
Well, almost no matter what, a team that scored 10,000 points is going to miss out.
Yeah, but like the highest score is crazy. Okay, so Cub just died and Pluntix died too. There's probably going to be
Alright,
last
there's
attempts
30
for many of
seconds
these people. This is so huge here. Mind you guys, Czechia got first place on day 1 and day 2 they got
All right,
second place.
time is up. Time is up.
The time
Last
is
attempt.
up. Did Plutnix still count? I think it
Plutnix
did.
is definitely done. Still Pet may not. Still Pet is
Stillpet's
done
done.
anyway. Still Pet is done.
And now so is Flex. So both of them are done. They could steal it.
Flex is done.
If they both beat it, that would steal it. No,
It's a Bulgarian
that's a death.
position.
Wait, what do they need then? Czechia,
Both Bulgarian players are done.
and that's it. The Czech players are done too.
Bulgarian players are done.
And both of the Ukrainians are still alive, right?
Wait, I'm still playing, no?
Yeah, Ukrainians are still alive. No,
No, if you got on deafened, you're done.
you're done. Like, this one doesn't count. Servax ends it off with the completion.
Everyone is done except
And Will-
Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, Will
Or
Wi-Fi. And completion.
Everyone is done. Everyone is done.
Wow.
Everyone is done.
From getting
Stupid, that's all.
the highest ranked team in the qualifiers, a team that was in first place on
Ani mam
match
dvakrát
1,
do-
match 2, the team that was on top of the world on match 1 and match 2, a team that everyone was calling the team of the tournament, failed to qualify for the knockout stage. Czechia is eliminated from the GD Euros. Slovakia and Ukraine are advancing to the knockout stage.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Naši si Roxa celkem.
OPG.
Kruto.
Magnific, jak je to možné.
I thought I'm not gonna do this because I played only for 2 days.
Magnific, co to kurva je?
Kurva.
No.
Well, what a game. What a game between all of you. This was probably the best group so far. But I just can't believe this. Czechia scored the most points out of anybody in this group, and yet they still didn't make it. $10,827 points, and the other two only got 10,300. Wow. Well, that's gonna do it for Group C.
Open the another box.
We're gonna come back in an hour. We're gonna do Group D. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Okay, guys.